Yes, people, welcome to Tea and Talk. It's going to be a format where I just kind of share my thoughts, things I find interesting, or things I think are valuable. Whilst having a cup of tea. Reason being is I love tea. I'm known for loving tea. I have a lot of tea. So, my tea, how I have my tea is no sugar, a little bit of milk, a dash of milk. Simple, done. The first thing I kind of want to talk about is snus, and that I've quit snus. So I've quit snus for about 3 months now. I would say the things that I've learned or experienced from quitting snus was my appetite being stronger, being less irritable or irritated, and having a bit more mental clarity, less procrastination. I can go through them why I think that these things have changed. Is the first one would be the eating. I would be having a snooze before dinner, or if I was hungry, had the feeling of hunger, I would have a snooze, and that feeling of hunger would disappear through the snooze, so then I wouldn't want to eat. And then if I was having it before dinner, obviously, again, the feeling of hunger or wanting to eat disappeared, and then I would end up just wasting the food or eating a little bit. So that obviously contributed to that. Then I would say for being irritated, you see when you don't have a snooze or you want one but you can't get it, everything now becomes annoying. The way someone's chatting, the task that you got to do, someone just asking simple questions, it just gets under your skin because you're focused on wanting to have a snooze. And since coming off snooze, that's just decreased because I don't think the need for it is gone. So I'm not worried about, I need a snooze because this and that. And then I'd say about the procrastination and having a bit of a clear mind is because sometimes when you do snooze, I found, you would just literally be so slumped or so chilled that all the good ideas that you had before were just void. It didn't matter anymore. Or you think, the energy was gone from having a snooze. Couldn't be bothered. And then your mind's just not clear because you're just zoned out, feeling sick or just chilling. So yeah, the reason I actually quit snooze anyway was just due to the control I thought it had over me, and I wanted to basically take back the control and show that to myself that I don't actually need it. And it's been 3 months. To be honest, it's kind of gone so quick, and I can't even really pinpoint to you when it got easier. It kind of feels like it's been quite easy to come off it, but I know some people it might be a bit more difficult with coming off it. But luckily for me, it's been quite simple. So that was the first topic, and then the second topic I wanted to talk about was, as a young man, making sure that you are focused on yourself and focused on things that actually help you out. I've been trying to do that recently, and I feel like sometimes we get caught up in just doing nonsense or doing things because we're bored, or doing things because we think that if we don't do this we're missing out, or it's not the fun thing to miss out, you know what I mean? I need to go to here, these things here and there. And I kind of just been trying to focus on myself, because where I was in August time, or about a year ago, was I had nothing. I didn't have anything going on for me. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even energized. I didn't have money. Um, and since then, I've just been trying to really build on myself. And it might be small to some people, maybe the amount of money that I'm saving or whatever, or it might be small to some people, or people that need to be trying to focus on themselves, whatever. But for me, it's been a drastic change from where I was to where I am now. I'll come now because I've got a mate tea anyway. Oh, see, look, someone's making a tea. See, in this household, tea just kettles on automatically. But yeah, like, you need to just try and focus on yourself. Point being is, really, no one actually cares about half the stuff you do. Even if you think they might, or you want them to, they're not as bothered if you're doing well or not. And I found out that when you're just doing your own thing and just doing your own ways, doing things that just make sense for you, things just come into place, things start building, and over time, I'm hoping that I see the fruits of my labour. And that's not to say that, I figured it out, or I'm anywhere near reaching my maximum potential, because I don't think I am yet, and I don't think I figured it out. But as young guys, I feel like we need to really just try and focus on up here first and what's in between the 2 years, instead of neglecting it and leaving it to just run riot on yourself and not benefit you. Like, your thought process is not benefiting you. How your mind is actually steering you in the right direction, and kind of using your mind as a tool instead of something that's just there and exists. And I'm trying to focus on that a lot recently. And for me, I say this is the 3rd month, and it's kind of starting to show the benefits. So I'm just going to continue, really. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. I hope that this can continue in a good way. And I get better on the camera, and I get better at speaking, because you probably can tell that this is not really a natural thing for me to be able to just talk what I have in my head and get out how I want it to. But I've got to start somewhere. So yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed, and catch you in the next episode.